Okay, lit. So I'm just gonna get this started even though nobody's here, because I'll watch this back later like a video. Or you can if you're watching. I gotta tell my friend I'm live. Or just kinda let her find out. Again. Hee hee hee. I gotta make sure I'm actually live though before I start talking. Whites only church, the freak. Ugh, I don't even want to hear about that. Anyways, sorry, I'm looking at my YouTube and I gotta stop your... Whoa, it's so lagged. It's like so lagged. Oh, hi Megan, you came, you're here. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do today. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to write, because on my Instagram story, I one time like posted a story where I was like, so I have this Pinterest page where I like basically put a bunch of pictures from Pinterest of like things happening, like scenes, and I called it scenes. And so basically it's just like pictures of like events or stuff, like, you know, scenes basically. Like, so I could show you so if I go to here, this is the chat, but I think I'm just gonna have the chat on my phone to make it easier. Anyways, this is my Pinterest. It's kind of glitching out annoyingly. But yeah, a creepy, that does sound weird, a creepy white church. Can I see the live chat on my thing? Oh, that's gonna make me mad if I can't for some reason. Oh, God. Anyways, this is it. So it's just a bunch of different, like, movie scenes and pictures and things happening, you know. Like, I don't want to have, like, any portraits, you know, unless the character was doing something like this one. Because if it's just a portrait, it's like, how are you supposed to write something from that? Like, I mean, you can describe somebody, but still, I don't know why I have this movie cover here. This is supposed to be in my movies Pinterest board. Anyway, so here we go. Bunch of different movie scenes and stuff. But basically what I wanted to do is, one time I was on my Instagram and I took, like, I selected a random photo by closing my eyes and just, like, picking on it. And I, like, had to make a scene out of that. Or I had to write a scene. Because that's basically why I did this. Like, this is a board where I will put pictures of scenes I find intriguing to write about. And so I did that. And I want to try to do it again. Because I actually went back and read the Instagram stories I made where I wrote those, like, things. And I was like, whoa, this is actually pretty good. So yeah, but instead of, like, choosing randomly, I'm going to start from the very beginning so that I actually put some use into this stuff. But it's not really the beginning, because I don't think the Pinterest board is like, has a timeline, like it's linear. But I think it works from, like, what you've chosen for, like, most recently, all the way, like, down to what you chose first. I think that's how it works, but it's like some of these things I don't even remember. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, doesn't matter. I tried to get a bunch of different scenes and different pictures and of different cultures and drawings and, you know, things from different places. Because I didn't want it to just be, you know, saturated with one type of genre of something, you know, like, just like, you know, sometimes I have like these lazy scenes of just people sleeping, and then others I have like something, you know, pretty dramatic going on, like this, or like this kind of, you know, like dramatic stuff, because I wanted to offer an array. And I want to put some horror stuff in here, you know, I have some fun stuff, you know, this is kind of horror. I don't know, like, I don't like having two of the same thing, but I don't know. Anyways, we're going to stop talking about what this is, and I'm going to actually start writing. But before I do that, I'm going to respond to the comment, any comments that you made. You saying I should post about this? That's really cool. Definitely like you because you love movies. I do. And I also in the Pinterest board I try not to include too many movie scenes, and if I do I try to like make it a scene that's not popular because it would, you know, be kind of weird to like write about a movie scene that already happened, you know. But yeah. All right, it sucks I can't see the chat on my phone. I don't have the YouTube app, which is just kind of dumb. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get started. And oh, I meant to tell you that one of the interesting elements of this is that I'm going to be giving myself only about, I'll say, like 5 minutes to write each of these scenes, because I don't want to spend too long on this scene, like, you know, editing it and, you know, whatever, because that's boring. You don't want to see that. You just want to see me write it. So I'm gonna spend 5 minutes writing each one. So we're gonna focus on this picture first. Stop. Reset. And we're just gonna see, you know, where this takes me. I'm a little scared. I already have some ideas, like, just instantly from seeing this. And I actually already knew I was going to do this, so I kind of have some ideas from like a couple 30 minutes ago. But yeah. Let's just do one last like little I think I'm going to try to pop out the chat, you know. Oh, not in this one. Because that's a different live stream that I was doing. I love you so. Ew, I don't want to hear myself. Please let me go. Pop out chat. There we go. Lit! Okay. But I'm not going to have it open all the time. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you are excited. Alright. But we're going to... I'm going to leave you for now. Alright. I'm kind of scared. Okay. Ah! Oh my God, I'm kind of regretting this a little bit. Okay. Let's do this. Oof. Okay. Okay. Ready? Are you ready? Okay. One. No. I can't. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Oh. I'm like, how much time do I have? Oh my god. This is like so bad. This is so nerve-wracking. Stringy hair. What willed that smile? What willed that? Ah! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna finish the sentence and then I'll talk about it. What willed that never-ending smile into what willed that manifest on her face? Maybe it was something I would never know. No, it was something I'd never know. Okay, so sometimes the way I write, I'm like they're like Google's like, what the frick are you trying to say? Okay, whatever. So before I read anything from you, Megan, in the chat, I'm gonna read what I wrote, and then I'm gonna read what you said in the chat, and then I'm gonna talk about it, what I wrote. Okay. Charlie always had a little grin. I actually switched it to don't tell me that I did that without switching it. Okay, good, I did. Because I remember, like, one time I did, like, a nap stream. And, like, I didn't, like, switch it back. It was confusing. Anyways. Charlie always had a little grin left on her face when she slept. Sometimes when I awoke, probably in the middle of the night, although I was and would never be sure, from a bad image in my head, I would look at her after trying to suck in all the air in the room. I stared at the painting she had made and wished it was real. I remember for a long time after I drew Charlie, I wished she was real, and some of me willed her to life. Her stringy hair was laid with the rest of her on my chest. I wondered what willed that never-ending smile on her face. It was something I'd never know. So this is like, okay, so, wait, no, let's do your stuff first. Let's read your stuff first. Okay, so you look so cute up at 2. Yeah, I don't like that I'm up at 2 either. But it's my off day, so why not? Hey, no editing. I didn't say that as a rule. I just said that I tend to edit. So, but the 5 minutes inclines me to edit less. But if I didn't edit at all, it would be like a mess of like, jumbled up words, Wow, this is so descriptive. It's such a small time. I thank you. I feel like I could have done better, but I appreciate that. Like, this is me trying to practice my writing because I look back on my old writing. I'm like, oh my god. I think I'm talking too loud. Mother?
Yeah.
I'm going live.
Oh, okay.
Only Megan's here, though. You can show yourself. You're wearing pants. You're so cute. She's walking near the edge of the room. So cute.
Oh, no, I thought you didn't want me to be in.
I don't care.
Oh.
This isn't for like a million people. Even if it was, I wouldn't care. Anyways, I'm gonna continue with the next scene, I'm kind of like, I'm not like, I know that I've written something good if I'm like, kind of, I really want to keep writing. But with this one, I'm like, whatever. Okay, let's go to the next scene. I don't know why I keep transitioning with that, but it just makes it easier. Yeah. I think I want to link the photo because it might not always be like there. Okay, I'm gonna link the photo. Oops, I didn't even do that. Okay, so I'm gonna give this one a title. I'm gonna say, Wandering. That's a stupid title, but whatever. Okay, let's do the second one. 2. Off we go. I think I'm excited for this one. I'm so excited. I already have some ideas for this one. Like I'm more excited than that image for this one. Okay. Let's get started. Before we do 2, I'm just going to start. Ah! This is so fun. Okay. Let's do it. 5-minute timer. Okay. 3. I'm nervous again. Okay. 3. I gotta stop. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Feet matching the color of her feet matching the color of the dirty frick. Her feet matching the color of the doll. She was shaking. The breeze oh frick, I don't have that much time. I probably don't have that much time. Have felt if she wasn't wearing just a blood-stained lace dress. Ah! Frick, I can't spell. Oh my god, like, what is that? Okay, with the grace of a ballerina. Ah, okay. I'm gonna put one last thing. I'm gonna put what she says. Okay. I wanna like edit a little bit. Okay. Now we're gonna read before I look at your comments. I feel like I'm doing this in the wrong order, but I also don't care. Okay, so let's do it. Margot's eyes were stuck on the ground, her feet matching the color of the dull gray concrete. She was shaking a little from the coldness of the light breeze that she probably wouldn't have felt if she wasn't wearing just a blood-stained lace dress. She brought her lanky hands up into the air. Arms. Hands aren't lanky. Her lanky arms up into the air, with the grace of a ballerina. My gun felt slippery in my sweaty hands, palms. I'm changing hands. I don't like hands in this description. In my sweaty palms, as she lifted her dainty chin and stared straight through me. Please shoot me. Margot whispers. I really embraced her in that moment. Okay. This is so weird. Okay. Ah! Okay, let's read. I mean, let's go. I don't know. Shut up, Megan. Ballerino? That's the first thing that I read. Okay. Okay. Shut up, Megan. Shut up, Megan. Okay. Imagine you forgot to set the timer and you're freaking out for nothing. Nope, I did not forget to set it, Megan. You're very connected to people and the characters. Maybe enhance your writing or go out of your comfort zone or do something more with places or things. One critique I should say is that these paragraphs are... Yeah, I know. Like, that's what I was kind of thinking. I was kind of like, oh, like, why do I keep starting with their name, you know? Like, but then I wanted to start with dialogue this time, but starting with dialogue is such a cliche, you know? And so I was like, oh, let me try to do something different. But you're trying to seem cool with that transition. Oh, yep, I am trying to seem cool. Indigo, you're so creative. You have an amazing talent. Thank you. But yeah, I would say that that's like a good critique. And I do want to go out of my comfort zone. I feel like with the first one, I went out of my comfort zone because, like, I feel like the way that he was talking, the guy, was kind of like a way that I don't like writing like that. I don't know how to explain it. You know, with the parentheses, I hate putting parentheses in stories. Like, I always see it. Like, I'm reading this book and there's parentheses all over the place. And it just feels weird. It's like, it feels like they edit, like you're editing, you're talking within the story, I'm like, if it's not important, don't write it. Don't put it in there. Why are you putting in parentheses? But sometimes it is important. But anyways, but it just doesn't fit in the sentence. So they put in parentheses. It just makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go to my comfort zone with the next one. It's just so hard, like, because I only have 5 minutes and there's so much I want to write. Like, I want to write about her hair, you know. I just, you know, like, I see this image right here, and I just imagine her like in a dress. But then also it's like I'm imagining her in the street, but it's obvious that, you know, she's in this is a wall, like, so she's inside somewhere, you know. It's rare that you see an outside wall with this kind of color, so I wasn't giving myself enough time to think, you know. But yeah, I want to say something about her hair, and I'm not compelled to continue this one either. I mean, I'm a little bit more compelled than the last one, but yeah. Shoot. Anyways, let's onwards. I don't know how it goes. Onwards, forwards, and onwards. I don't freaking know. I want to make sure that you can still comment, because, like, I remember one time it was like acting up and it wouldn't let you comment, and I was really irritated about that. So what if it is? You gotta be more clear, Megan. I'm like saying a bunch of things.
Excuse me.
Yes?
If you heat them up, make it soft.
Oh, okay. You're so cute. Excuse me. Thank you.
So that tell you.
That's what she's... That doesn't even make any sense. That sounds gross also. Okay. So what if it is, do what makes you feel good about your writing? Oh yeah, putting it in parentheses, or starting with a cliche. That's what you mean. Starting with a cliche. That's definitely what you mean. I will. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Whew. This is intense. Okay, I don't know if I want, but 10 minutes is too much to spend. 5 minutes is like the perfect amount. You know, it keeps you interested because I'm entertaining you as well. Oh God. Okay, let's keep going. I don't know if I want to do this one. There's too much. There's too much going on in this one, and it's a movie scene as well. I think I'm gonna skip this one. And this one is just like this one's a meme. Like, I don't even know where I would begin with this. And maybe that's a challenge, you know? But it doesn't seem like the challenge that I want right now, you know? Because and also actually, Nash Greer, he's like nice now because he has like a girlfriend and a baby, but he was like kind of a jerk. He's like a Vine star, you know? I don't even know why this is here, to be honest. I don't feel like it's really like a scene. Like, what would you be writing when this happens? Like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to try to challenge myself, but just not with that. This one I like. I like this one. And I already thought of some ideas for it, so we're just going to... this one's going to be hard to start with a description, you know? I think I'm going to give myself, like, a couple minutes to, like, think about what I want to write, you know? Like, or a couple seconds. Like, once I have one idea, then I'm gonna start. Okay, I got an idea. Let's get started. Let me make sure that I have it on things. Do 5. Okay, this is even more vague. I think you were trying to write cliche. English much to you, Megan. You don't seem to be having a lot of English. That's not even close, man. Do 5. Yeah, I know. I am going to do 5 minutes. Now I can get what you're saying. It takes me a little bit to connect the dots on what you're freaking saying. But yeah, I'm going to do 5 minutes. I'm going to keep it 5 minutes. It keeps it quick, you know, kind of interesting, but not too short. Like 2 minutes, that's too short. All right, well, we're going to get started. Okay. 3. It's getting easier. 2. Oh, wait, I forgot to reset. 3. 3. 2. 1. Okay. lipstick stains were left on no. I'm starting over. I'm not really starting over. I just cherry lipstick. Painted the white red of my turkey sand. Also, who thought of sandwich? What the freak kind of name is that? Sandwich? Ew. And why is that normal? After I took a bite. Oops, after him. Ew! What the freak? I'm gonna say after I kissed him. That's creative though. After I took, but that doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I'm gonna do it. Out of him. It says saying I kissed him. That's so boring. I passed him. It's just a cigarette. Passed him a cigarette. I watched him suck. Take a long drag out of it while I bit my lips. Frick. Mark put out his hand, expecting me. Ah! Him. That's annoying. Oh my god, that's annoying, to be honest. Whew. Okay, let's do it again. Let me read. Okay. A cherry red lipstick stain painted the white bread of my turkey sandwich after I took a bite. It was the same stain I had left on my boyfriend Mark's lips after I took a bite out of him. I passed him my cigarette and watched him take a long drag out of it while I licked my lips. Give me some. I was trying to, like, write this gesture, but I don't know how to write that. Like, how the frick do you write that? Mark put out his hand folding it, you know. Ah, that hurts. I can't do that for too long. Expecting me to give him a sandwich. Expecting me to give him my sandwich. No, I giggle, taking another bite. Come on, just a bite. I want to change that. Because I don't like that bite is used twice. Anyways, I shake my head and turn my back to him. So one thing that's hard about these is it's hard to kind of like start a plot. Like I feel like with this one, this is the only one where I'm like, there's kind of a plot. This one I was trying to make hints that there was a plot. So basically, I kind of want to go back and explain what this first one, what I was trying to do with this one. So in this picture, one thing I find really interesting, you know, is that, or I just interpreted it in this way, was that at first I thought this was a window, and then I saw the tape. And so it kind of made me think, like, I kind of wanted to imagine that they're stuck in this room and that they can't get out of it. And so they drew, you know, that painting to make it look like they were, you know, in like a real place. Like there was actually a window outside and they could see stuff. But I didn't make that really clear because I would have had to write more. This one, I was kind of vague with what I was trying to make. But obviously just putting your hands up like an emotion, like, but usually when you put your hands up, you kind of put them up like this. But she's doing the whole like that, you know, with the police. And you're probably guessing that this guy's a cop, obviously. But also, Margot, if you really want to get shot, just run away. They're going to shoot you if you run away. They're not going to shoot you if you put your hands up, idiot. But yeah. This one, I don't really have a concrete idea. Like, I can't start any kind of plot, you know, because I only have so much time to write. But it's a good thing, because I'm just trying to work on my descriptions, you know. I literally think of plot in my head all day, every day. It's not easy to think of descriptions because, I'm just saying this happens and this happens and this happens, you know. Anyways, let's see what Little Makers has to say. We don't kill our relatives. Pop, pop, pop. He said, yes, I think, but do description, like you could describe the things she is holding. Yeah, I did that. Ha ha ha. I did that. I did that. I mean, I kind of did. I could have described it more. But anyways. Oh, I thought when you were mumbling lipstick, you said dick. Oh my god. Like one time, I was watching this video, and this girl said like the D, she said dick, like in excitement. She was like, you know, she said holy dick, and I was like, oh my god, that's so creative to say. You are describing the person? Frick you! How am I describing the person? How? It was the same scene oh. I'm good at describing objects, but I want to describe the person looking at the object. I don't feel like describing. I'm getting defensive, I know, but anyways, let's see what you said. She wanted him to soak in the shower and drown. Ooh. Bruh, you're so good with character description and emotions. Thank you. I don't even know, like, I just don't know how you could get that from, this small, you know, description that I'm doing, you know? And she's licking her lips because of the sandwich, not because of him. But she could. It could be both. Okay, I'll try to do what you're saying, where I just write about the object. I'm trying to think of other ways I can challenge myself. I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go again, boys. What's my weakness? Man. So you give me another way to challenge myself. Give me a way to challenge myself, and I'll try it next time. With the next photo, which I don't even know what it is, so I'm gonna wait for you to respond, which could be stupid. Loser. Take a little brain break. I know I could do so much better. For me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait for you to respond by talking, because that's the best thing. I'm the best at that. I like writing connections through characters. You know, like it's hard for me to focus on the nitty gritty of like how describing a setting or stuff. I just want to describe a character loving another character or seeing another character. I've always been better at that, and like the connections between people, because that's what I like seeing in my real life. You know, like I could look at a landscape or pictures and I can see something that I want to write, but I've always just been more compelled to write people. That's what I like to write. And I wouldn't have realized that if I didn't do this. So I'm learning. But I am going to try. It's just so hard, you know? Like, I don't care about this, like the sun and how the sun shined. I care about how the sun shined on her beautiful skin, you know? That's what I care about. But yeah. Come on, give me something, Megan. You can't think of anything? Huh? Yeah, you see, it's not that easy, is it? I'm just kidding, I don't even know what I'm saying. But I don't know. I just think that I've never been the best at that. I've always had to... I'm good at writing descriptions and things when it's surrounding somebody else. Like when I wrote those stories. Like actually, let's go back to my Instagram and read those stories that I wrote. Because then you'll kind of you'll see what I'm talking about with, like, I was like, dang, that was good. Instagram. But I can't use sound because I'm not trying to get copyrighted. Well, I'll give you time to think about what I should write about. Unless you can't comment anymore, which would suck. But yeah, I gotta find it where it is. Is it 10 or 9? Are you into me like I'm into you? I wanna see you do you want it? Yep, okay, I found it. Okay, so we're gonna look at that right now. Okay, so this is it. So I have this board on Pinterest called Scenes, and I capture images that I want to write about. So I'm gonna write some for you guys here. And so this is what I wrote. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I gotta make this bigger because I can't even freaking read that. So I wrote story 1. And you're going to notice that all these instances are about people. Except the last one. I feel like the last one I did kind of... What the freak is this? Oh, okay, don't X out. Okay, story 1. When I watched her across the dead field, I didn't see the little inflections that gave off who she was exactly. But something about the way she twirled and twisted her bike kept me watching. Oh, oops, I meant to pause it. Up close, her face was still a blur, which is stupid. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like if I was actually writing this story, I would have used it as a way to describe how he thought she was beautiful or something. And unclear. Features left me Up close, her face was still a blur, and the unclear features left me looking at her fingernails, each painted with a different color, but the one I noticed the most was the dark red on her middle finger, as she displayed just that to me and said, "Hello?" I'm not going to do it because you could easily screenshot that and use it, so I'm not. You really thought I was going to do it. I would use my ring finger. Or I'll just use my thumb. Hello? But also, who would ever put their middle finger up and say hello? Even like that just sounds weird. Okay, here we go. This is the second one. After stumbling twice over his long pants, Carl kept his gaze on the leaves below. his feet and listened to the cracks they made as he stepped on them. He did this until his newly dirtied Converse came across muddy feet and worn flip-flops. Can I help you? Can I help you? A raspy voice chuckled, sounding confused. Ultimately, Carl knew he had to look up at the fellow boy. When he did, he was met with Jerry's laid-back eyes that were looking at him from under wet hair. Carl couldn't speak. Jerry didn't get angry like everyone else. He took in the red and white blue popsicle that was in his mouth and gestured it to Jerry. Want some? Gay! Gay guys, gay boys, they love each other. There's a lot of hints in this one description. You know, like, why does Carl have long pants? Poor. Why is this boy wearing worn flip-flops? Poor. Why does he have wet hair? It's raining. Why can't Carl speak? You won't know. Who's everybody else who's getting angry? People who don't like people who are different. Like, even now, I don't remember, like, what I was thinking when I wrote this, but even now, like, through my own writing, I can see what was going on. While with this one, it's like I can kind of see it, but it's a little bit, like, I don't know, lost. Because this one, I see a face, and I can make connections. The reason I said, okay, one thing I will say is that I know I said it doesn't make sense. I said up close her face was still a blur, and her unclear features left me looking at her fingernails. I know that, like, that might seem stupid to say that, but all you can see in the picture is the fingernails and the bike and the field behind her that's dead. Or it looks like it's fall, actually. It's not dead, but still. I mean, fall is where the leaves fall, so it is dead. Anyways, winter is more like where it's dead, to be honest. But I feel like I did a good job keeping it within the reality of the image, while with, you know, the one where the girl's hands were up, I kind of kept going everywhere but the hands, you know, and the hair. That's really all you could see, and the wall, you know. And with this one, I was a little bit more focused on that, too. You know, the red, white, and blue popsicle, obviously. And come on. He's gesturing a popsicle. Like, what do we say with that? But in this world, imagine him as teenagers, not as... He looks like he's probably in middle school, but that's not... Anyways. This is the last one. This one's probably, like, maybe my least favorite. I do think that I did a good job with describing in this one setting. A dark yellow light stains the curtains, which illuminate the room. The fuzzy carpet is warm under my feet. I breathe in 2 times before I thrust my hand out and begin the dance. The music that leaves lasting echoes in my ears with every note is calculated with my constricted movements. Perspiration buds at me forehead like Irish. Perspiration buds at my forehead as my dance becomes more vigorous. I'm all in, and soon that warm feeling on the rug lifts and I feel the cool breeze under my feet. As I must continue the move, even with the amazement that bounces in my head, I was lifted through the power of music, and I was free from gravity. That's really effing cool. I didn't, like, when I read this again, like a couple minutes, like an hour ago, I didn't read that part, really. Like, that's good. That's good. It's so much better than this other stuff I'm writing right now. Like, come on, you have to admit it. But I think it's more because I had more time to write this. But still, that's good, bro. That's good, bro. Wait, now I have to find it again. Where was it? Oh. But yeah. But let's see if you've thought of anything, Megan. Or if you can't comment, which would make me even more mad. Okay. No, I don't want to write... Okay, wait. Right, I can see that you're really connected to people like you always have been, but then adding more description to the settings really adds to more to your book or stories. That's true. I'm not saying that I'm gonna... No. Write about the jacket I'm wearing. What? I'm saying, like, give me an idea of, like, like, I'm gonna still choose a picture on Pinterest to write about, but, like... Okay, I guess what I'm asking you was kind of dumb. I didn't really... No, I was really just trying to, like, tell you, like, give me, like, like, maybe for the next picture I should, like, write, I don't know, but I don't even know what I was really asking you. I was asking you to say something, like, I wasn't clear enough, and even if I was clear about that I wanted you to tell me something to write about a picture, you couldn't even see the next photo, and I can't either, so it's like, what What are you supposed to do? So yeah, I left you with that. That's my fault. But I'm not gonna write about the jacket I'm wearing. It's red. Ooh. But we're gonna do the next picture. I think this is the last one that we're gonna do because I'm getting kind of tired, mate. I mean, it's almost 3 a.m., mate. I haven't stayed up this long in like weeks. Like weeks, I haven't stayed up this long. Probably months, I haven't stayed up this long. Because all my off days, I've been having to wake up early, and it's so annoying. And this is the first time I haven't had to wake up early. You know? But I took a long nap. Like, I slept until like 2 today, which I haven't done in weeks. So, but I had a good dream. I kept wanting to go back to sleep, because I remember one time Cameron told me like he was sleeping all day because he was having a dream. And he kept wanting to go back to it, but he couldn't. And I'm lucky because I can go back to my dreams. And I felt bad for him that he couldn't. So, F you, even though you can probably see vividly when you close your eyes, I can go back to my dreams. So yeah, anyways. Let me go back. Let's do this last scene. Ooh! This one's spicy, raw! Ooh! This one's good! This one's good. This one's really good. I'm excited! I'm excited! Okay. Ah! Okay, but I want to go out of my comfort zone. Okay, I'm trying to think of how to go out of my comfort zone. Maybe I'll just try to write more about description. I don't know. And one thing I've been doing is, like, for each of these, I've been trying to write, like, different points of view. This one is first person. This one is third person. Omniscient. No, third person limited. Third person omniscient is, like, very unknown. And it also kind of sucks. Like, so basically, third person omniscient is where you're writing in everybody's point of view. Like, I've read things like that before. It just seems really hard to do. And really, like just difficult, you know? The third person limited is where you're writing in third person, but it's only through one person. And that's my favorite. I think, I don't know, like, I just feel like first person is so personal, you know? It's like a diary, you know? Like, I feel like it's not professional. Even though there's many, many stories that are written in first person that are very professional. But I'm just saying, that I've just always felt that way. That's why I prefer third person. But I write in both, third person and first person, a lot. And I've written in second person. Second person is where you write, like, you, or you know? So maybe I'll do that. I mean, I don't feel like that's getting in my comfort zone. I've done that before. I did that with Pretty Boy, which I read to you. I don't know. Which is now what it's called. That's the title, you know? Because you said it should be the title, so it's the title. I feel like What We Had is such a cliche to call it, so. Anyways, let me think about this one. I think I'll just try to write the description of, like, the place. There's a place, person, who, what, where, when. Let's see what you're saying. Let's see what little Meggers is saying. B word. That's all you have to contribute. I appreciate that. Okay, I already have her name. See, that's how bad I am. I'm already connected to this person. I literally already have a name for her, but I can't think of, like, how to explore this. Okay. Let's do it. Reset. Start. Okay. Okay. The fiery, hot. Firework. Oh, frick. The fire that that them was never ending. Fire that surrounded them was never ending. That was the place of Moira's since she had striked a hand her child. Why she before she fought with the with the with the pain. Right. Pain of the hand that kept. Hello? Okay. Kept her at bay was Claude. Oh, this is boring. Okay. Claude was okay. I don't know. Okay. For the night angel. Hurt her with no end. As her sleep grew stronger. The faceless person. I don't freaking know. That was stupid. I was so like intimidated by this that I just sucked at it. Anyways, let's just read it. The fire that surrounded them was never ending, but that was the least of Moira's worries. Since she had striked a hand on her child in her life, in the life she had lived before, she forever had to live with the pain of abuse. The true agony was that her heart swelled for the night angel who hurt her with no end, as her back grew bruised. I'm going to say became. I mean, I wanted to describe the bruises more, but I couldn't. As her back became bruised and her arms stayed broken, her love only grew stronger for the faceless Lucifer who always knew when to kill her again. Yeah. I wanted to describe the fire a little bit more. You're probably upset that I didn't do that. But there's not much to say. The red hot, the burning. I could have said that. The fire. That surrounded them. Burned. Even though it never touched them. Nah, whatever. We're done. We're done. Let's see what you gotta say. Nothing? Dang. Well, you've left... Dang, I've been doing this for an hour? Oh my god. Well, so much for that. So basically, this is supposed to be... I'll interpret it. She hit her child when she was... So she's dead. And she's in hell. Because she's an awful person who abused her child. And her hell is that she has to be abused in hell. But the thing is, she loves this demon that's abusing her, just as her child loved her. And with each, hit, and all the pain, even with all the pain that he gives her, her love still it grows. And for the rest of her life, this demon will always abuse her, and she'll always love him more and more and more, because that's what she deserves for hurting somebody who only ever loved her. And at the end, when I say, her love only grew stronger for the faceless Lucifer who always knew when to kill her again, is because he hurts her so bad that it's like killing her over and over. But she never dies. I should have written more about the fire, though. Let's see what you gotta say. Yawning. I'm tired now. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed soon, so you better hurry up and say something. Because it's about to go down. Woo! I hear everything. No. I kind of want to know what you removed in what we were talking about. I get so mad at myself. I'm like, darn it, because I want to look in the notifications, but I forget to, and then I just see the message and it says unsent. I'm like, no! But it's whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now, so I'm giving you I'll give you exactly 5 minutes to respond and say something. And it starts now. I'm gonna say something? Okay, hurry up then. I'm just gonna sit here. Sorry, I have something on my lip. With my eyes closed until until the 5 minute timer goes. Imagine you say something really quick, and then you just, I'm sitting here with my eyes closed for way too long. I'll open them soon. I don't know why I did the 5 minutes. I just did the 5 minutes so that if I happen to be laying here for longer than that, the timer still goes off. I can hear my nose whistling. You said, hold on a moment, I want to write about this too. Okay, lit. Wait, what? Write about what? The picture? Let's just see.
How dare you steal my thunder, bitch!
Get away from her, you bitch! So I think of like famous quotes with the B word in it. There's a window. Pussy so good I say my own name during sex. So stupid. That poem, The Walking Crane, that I made, if I ever like have to submit some poetry for something, I'm gonna submit that. I think it's a little bit wonky, like when it comes to like how I wrote it. Like I feel like I wrote it to the point where it's like really confusing, like stupidly confusing, not like interpretive confusing. Okay, you're kind of taking a little bit long. I'm about to leave. Leave.
Ugh. Take your time. Take your time.
Wait, why did I do that? I feel like I just like died. I was like, why did I do that? I think it's because I was thinking of something that made me excited. Ooh, you wrote something. No! You're not allowed to write too? That's not fair. I'm just kidding. His dark, luminous hands graced my face as I stared emptily at my reflection. His nails sharp and deep as they cut into my... Oh, no! Soft, pale skin. Sharp pain flushed through my body as I touched the wound. Shut up. Okay, this isn't as great as you write. Shut up. First of all. But an example of what I mean about details and little things, but still adding meaning to the characters. First of all, that's amazing what you wrote. Like, that's better than what I wrote. So I'm kind of jealous and angry, but not at you. You did a good job. I think you did a good job. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what I wanted to say. I like that you added the element of her looking in a mirror, because I could see that, you know, I can see that. Oh, stupid timer. So freaking annoying. Ah, get out of here, timer. Frick, how do I get out? It's so annoying. There you go. You did a good job with that. What was I gonna say? Come on, like, it's not as good as my writing, girl. No. I feel like you're looking for compliments with that one, but you're not. I know you're not. I know you genuinely think that. But no, that's really good. Wait, where's the live chat? The freak, where did it go? Hello? Do you know how the freak you're talking to? You did a good job, Megan. I really like that. I don't know where the chat went. I just like seeing my face when I'm talking, but I can't. Anyways. His dark luminous hands grace my face. I stared and pleased at my reflection. His nails sharp and deep. One thing I would say is, okay, now I'm like looking for stuff. How can a nail be deep? Like, do you like if it cut deep into her skin? Anyways, sharp pain, flushed, and I feel like the word flushed is a little bit like I feel like I would do that though, but like using the word flushed, like I feel like there could be another word used there, like sharp pain, not flashed. Like, I mean, flushed is good because, like, flushed is like it ran, you know? I just feel like it's, like, kind of only for water or blood, you know? Not a sensation. Like, what would you use to describe a sensation? Sharp pain. Maybe flushed is a good one. Sharp pain flushed through my body. She touched the wound? That's stupid. No, I don't want you to think that I was trying to seem better. Just showing an example of what I mean. I didn't think you were trying to one-up me. I know. It's just my own thoughts. I know you weren't trying to do that. But you did a good job, Megan. You did a really good job. I wanted to write, I feel like I just drew up a blank when looking at the hand. I wanted to draw something. Oh, you said, okay, Indigo, it's just an example. Girl, you were literally critiquing everything I was freaking writing. And then you can't handle the heat. If you can't handle the heat, go home! You know? Anyways, I'm just joking. But no. It's easy to get defensive about it. I get defensive about my own writing. I literally just was the whole time. But yeah. I feel like little details are... I'm good at that when it comes to people. I feel like with what... Okay, let me read my crap again. So for me, I was trying to go for, like, plot again. And I was trying to be, like, kind of pretentious with this, to be honest. And I was trying to start a story. Well, with you kept it kind of vague, like I did with my other ones, you know, in a good way. Like it left with a bunch of questions, like why is she looking at her reflection? Where the freak is she? Who is this hand? Well, I feel like with mine, I kind of like, obviously she's like in hell or somewhere, you know, there's fire, and yeah. And so, like, I feel like I answered the questions while yours left it up in the air, you know, just like my other descriptions, you know. And this time I wanted to try to answer questions or whatever. Neither is bad. That's what I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to, like, say the opposite. Like, I kept wanting to describe the how huge this hand is compared to her face. Like, it... the length of his hand engulfed her face. I don't know. But yeah, this one I was like, you are good with people, which is very important. Hard for others. Yeah. But I gotta be better. Better! It's so complicated. I feel like I can describe this places really well when I try, but I don't allow myself to try, like, you know? That's okay. That's okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. I love you a lot. And yeah. I'll talk to you later. I'll let you say bye. I'm just gonna go on my phone while I wait for you to say bye. Loving you is so complicated. I want to smile at you. Loving you is so complicated. Excuse me, girls. I don't know why I'm waiting for you to say bye. Oh, Corbin, what the freak? Why do you always come at the end? Bro, you always come at the end, but this time you came and, I hadn't left. Dang, too bad for you. Cause there's no way you were here the whole time and you just said something right now, cause, when I looked on my live, I only saw one person. It was Megan. Anyways, thank you for coming to my lives whenever you do. I mean, you came to my last one at the end. You just always catch me at the end. But basically what I was doing in this live, I was looking at pictures, and I had to write about them for 5 minutes in a Google Doc. And Megan was kind of like helping me with that. So, yeah, that was pretty fun. I mean, you were in my creative writing class with me. You know that I like writing. Well, you might know that. I don't know. But I do, and I'm trying to get better at it. So Megan's like kind of giving me little critiques here and there. As the writing expert herself, apparently. I'm just kidding. She's not. She's not. That's how I meant it. But yeah, anyways, I'm here still, being me. I'm never gonna change. Ever. Alright, well... so stupid. Something like, oh, I cringe at myself. Alright. Bye, Corbin and Megan. Bye, you guys. See you later. How do I leave? Oh. The big end.